How you doing? Silver Sleuth here, back to this cornfield. We're going to do some prospecting today, but today we're going to be inside this combine right here picking corn. We'll show you what goes on with one of these. How many horsepower is this thing? Don't you measure these things in horsepower?
You do, but you don't. I say it's like,
Or is it measured more by how many rows wide the head is?
it's like 400 horse, something like that. They call it a class 7 machine, which goes to its capacity.
Just corn right up.
And you'll notice that some of these corn stalks are down. They got snow on them. So I'm going kind of slow.
Yeah.
No, this is 2 rounds.
That head pretty efficient then, that capture all of it?
It used to be. It was when it was newer. It's not bad now, but man, I had people say, "Geez, don't you leave anything for the deer?" Man, I leave plenty. Don't worry, shit.
Yeah.
This right here, I'm just going over the top of it, trying to let it shake off as much snow as possible.
You got to raise that up and down also while you're going, or
I can.
Let it at a certain level to the ground.
I have it set up so that it tries to maintain its own height, and also you can see up here, it's telling you which direction it's tilting. So notice the whole combine's leaning kind of to the right now.
Right.
So
Does it got a self-leveler in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just kind of telling me what it's doing.
Yep. And the other one's a GPS right there.
Yep.
And that's all the rows.
That's monitoring the yield, what we've done, and what the moisture is of the corn.
Oh, it checks the moisture too?
Oh yeah.
This thing must cost you about $1.30 then.
You're pretty close. You're pretty close. Just shy of $1.30, and then you gotta put heads on it, but because this was an aftermarket head, it already had, all I had to do was buy a different adapter for it.
Yep. Now I see you got hydraulic cylinders. Can you tilt one side of the picker up also?
Nope, that's just for folding the head up.
Okay.
So for going down the road. I can tilt it manually.
Right. Left or right?
Yeah. Yep. And this up here is monitoring my grain loss. So it's saying I'm putting just a little bit over coming out of the separator.
Which one shows your level in the bin?
Well, just look behind you. That kind of shows that.
Right.
And then there is a thing here. You'll see it when we get up close back towards the other end. Hopefully, anyway. This was kind of because it was closer to the woods there. It's not quite as good as it was out here in the rest of the field.
You got deer eating part of it. Now, can you get down there and back without emptying it, or do you have to?
Yeah, this field is just short enough that I can do a run.
Okay.
I notice this corn's standing a lot better. It's a lot healthier.
Yes, taller.
Yeah.
So there'll be a lot more yield out of this.
Well, sometimes it's deceiving.
Right.
You can see here the different colors on the map.
Yeah.
When we got down here into this hole, like right now, it's recording back here, and so you'll see it climb.
So it's actually recording how much you're getting out of each section of the field.
Yep. It's The head's 30 feet wide, so you don't get any better resolution than that 30 feet.
Right.
But it's continuous on every pass. So, like right now, it's saying we're running about 206 to 215 bushels.
Wow. The corn. 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. How many years are you generally getting out of stock of corn?
Typically, you only get one good ear.
One good ear.
Yeah.
Is there a different seed that you can get that produces more, has more yield?
Well, yeah, I mean, but it doesn't necessarily have to have more ears to have more yield.
Some bigger ears yield more. You tell me you get smaller yield and smaller ears.
Some corn, it has what they call flex ear, and basically it will adjust the size of the ear based on the moisture it has and the nutrients it has and all that. The bad thing is if you have a stressful ear, it will size the ear for the moisture you have and the nutrients you have,
Right.
which is bad. And like this corn, this particular, okay, so there I got a 3/4 of the tank.
3/4 full.
Yeah. And this particular company likes what they call fixed ears. And the plant will try to do whatever it can to make a certain size ear. And basically what they tell you is if you want more yield and your ground can handle it, you just plant it heavy.
Okay. Make your stocks closer together.
Yep. Which is, oddly self-serving for them. Because they sell more seed.
Now you had corn out here last year. You
Yep.
had corn this year. Will you do corn next year, or do you stagger your crops, or do you?
This was supposed to be beans this year, but because of the spring we had,
Yep.
this farm has tile on it, so
Okay.
it's got drainage tile every 40 feet. It should jump here and tell us. There we go, grain bed full.
Time to empty the combine.
And so it won't exactly track where you want it to. They make systems to make it do that, but that's super expensive. And in corn and beans, really, for that matter, we're not that concerned about it.
Yep. So how does it analyze the moisture of the corn?
There's a sensor that is right on the side of, this auger that's in the back, and it fills the cavity that sensor's in.
Okay.
Then there's a proximity switch on that cavity, and so it sees that there's corn in it. It's got a little it's like what do they call it? Like it's not a continuity tester, but it somehow it passes a current through the corn.
Okay.
And it understands that, if it has such and such a current, that there's that much moisture content in it, and that has to be calibrated, which most guys don't do. I mean, they'll do it like once a season,
Right.
which is pretty much what we do. And then once it gets that reading, it tells a little auger to kick on that cleans that chamber out.
Okay.
And then as soon as that chamber fills again, so when you're in good corn, it's pretty much reading continuous.
Right.
As soon as that chamber clears out, it takes another one. And then for the yield, there's a photo eye that looks through what they call a clean grain elevator. And it's basically a chain with a bunch of paddles on it.
Yep.
And all that is doing is sensing light and dark and the ratio between light to dark. And so it knows, we can calibrate it, that if it's got, 90% dark, it's running so many bushel. So
I've seen fields before with like 1 or 2 rows left up there, where it's just not worth the farmer to do it, or do you leave it out there for the deer? Go back
typically see that with guys that are chopping. And I mean, there's any number of reasons why they might leave it. Some guys might leave it for the deer. Why, I don't know. I guarantee you they're leaving plenty on the ground. But some guys, basically they'll go out there and they say, well, we didn't have the yield that we were supposed to get. So if they have crop insurance, they leave a couple of rows, and then the insurance adjuster comes out and says, well, let's just look at it. Right. So they'll look at what they left.
Right, that way they can see what the actual yield was.
Yeah, well, they can calculate it, yeah.
Right. Like a rabbit. I know there's another rabbit right there.
You'll see rabbits and turkeys and deer. I'm actually kind of surprised I haven't seen any deer out here today. Yet. Sometimes they wait right until the last drawing rung before they'll come out.
Right. I know deer hunters like it when you're picking corn close to even, push them right out of the cornfields.
Well, see, last year we were so late on harvest that in this particular area, almost all the corn was up through the entire gun season. And we got an earful from pretty much all the neighbors.
They weren't seeing any deer?
Right, they're like, oh, that damn corn. So, that's one of the reasons why I was pushing to get this off.
Yeah.
See how gun season's opening up tomorrow. There's still this field over here that we got to get off.
Is that the field behind us, or is that somebody else?
Well, you mean towards town there?
Yeah, the next one to the west of it.
No, that one is actually the neighbors, and that he just takes hay off of that.
I know I saw corn there.
Is that coming over that close? I don't think he planted any corn back there, but I could be wrong.
I could be saying maybe I was looking a couple fields.
Well,
over.
sometimes it has kind of the same look to it, the grass that's in there.
It may have been the field after I was seeing.
Yeah, now there is corn in the field on the other side.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was seeing in the field after. Yep. There's 2 rabbits, 3, 4, 5. Run, little rabbits.
You see how where he picked up there, they're all kind of set back compared to the next pass.
Yep. So we're on the right road.
Yep. That was a rock. He will pick up rocks.
What is there? Augers? Did the augers go all the way around the bottom too? Is it open on the bottom?
These gathering chains that you see down here in between.
Yeah, they go far enough down. They're getting.
Well, we kind of dove in when we came into the field.
Speared it.
Yeah. But it's easier to pick up a rock than you think it is. Or than you would think it is.
Right. So these look a little smaller than that, where we had that tall corn on the other side of the road.
Yep.
Less yield? Or not necessarily?
Not necessarily. I mean, right now this is running about 155, 160.
206 over there or something like that.
Yeah. But it's not unusual for the headlands to not be that great.
Okay.
Because you just beat the piss out of them. Spend a lot of time running over them with with your equipment and stuff, and it really packs that dirt together. It's hard on it.
You plant the headlands first, and then the rows, or do you do the rows?
Typically, we'll do the headlands first because the planter is all done with GPS now.
Yep.
And when we come up to the end, it shuts the.
Oh, there goes two deer.
One of them was a buck.
Yeah. I didn't quite get to see that. I tried to zoom the camera in, but I didn't get out there in time. Kind of cool.
A little wetter over here. And this doesn't have tile on it like that other piece does.
Right on the end.
Yeah, I probably am going to just because I need to peel this off anyway.
Right.
You see, the planter won't plant where it's already planted before.
Yep.
Which is huge. Because that corn, if you overplant it, it'll actually make the corn plant too weak, and it'll lodge and basically fall over like what you saw there, except 10 times worse. And I get really upset, especially when it had one done. I'll let my brother. Which he's a real big fan of.
I got a barrel out there. I'll go get it. What is it? 2 deer. I'm not sure that was a buck or not, but
looking at him from here, I wouldn't say.
Right here's the end of the corn picking for the day. Something a little different, something I've never done before. I grew up in the city, learned a little bit today. Actually worked with the gentleman driving the combine today. It was a lot of fun. We'll be back with you next week with probably another metal detecting hunt. Looks like a giant scorpion or something folding in there. Pretty cool.